The lure of Britain as the promised land of immigration is celebrated by some, criticised by many others. Today's figures show the number of people coming to our borders actually fell last year to its lowest level since 2005. But while fewer people came, even fewer people left. So the number of people on our crowded aisle rose. Looking at immigration in 2009, the last full year of the Labour government, the number of people coming into the UK fell by 4% to around 500,000. But because the number of people emigrating dropped more sharply, down 13%, net immigration is actually up by 20%, or just under 200,000 people. This increase is partly down to a sharp rise of 35% in the number of foreign students being allowed in. The collapse of sterling made a British education 30% cheaper than it was 3 years ago. That's 94,000 extra foreign students who came for the cachet of a place at a UK university or college. And 2/3 came from Asia, their parents from places like China and India, now wealthy enough to send their children abroad to study. Even with the weak pound, they're still paying a premium, but their children say it's worth it for the reputation of a UK qualification.
It's a risk-reward thing. So I risk my time studying in London with a lot of money, but my reward, I guess, is going to be high.
Because it is an expensive city, but it is manageable on a budget, but it would be nice if the cost was lower.
Foreign students pay on average £10,000 a year just in tuition fees. No wonder universities rely on attracting applicants from abroad. By the time they've paid for accommodation and food, the UK economy has made a cool £8 billion. But the associations which represent our universities and colleges have told Channel 4 News they've not seen anything like a 35% rise in foreign students. So who are all the visas going to? Here, immigration officers raid a bogus college in East London. Are criminals helping economic migrants pose as students and pushing up the numbers?
I think it's absolutely certain that there are some, if you like, bogus students who come here who are basically economic migrants, and also there have been, and maybe still are, some bogus colleges that are defrauding perfectly genuine students coming from around the world, and thus damaging Britain's reputation. And I want to stamp both of those routes out.
Damien Green also said today he's going to bear down on all routes of immigration. But it's hard to find anyone who'll criticise foreign students, certainly not the universities, and actually not even the government. The Home Office said tonight foreign students are still very welcome, and so is their contribution to the economy.
Jane Deeth reporting. A second borehole has now reached the 33 Chilean miners who've been trapped half a mile underground. Now into their third week incarcerated in a mine shaft, they've been told that it may take until Christmas before they're rescued. And they've reacted calmly to the news. Their physical condition is said to be good, but there are worries about the psychological